This is the North Pacific Ocean, 100 miles off the Washington coast. There is always debate among sailors heading south from the Pacific Northwest. Stay close to shore so you can duck into a harbor when bad weather comes, or go out far offshore and just ride it out without having to worry about being pushed into a lee shore between harbors. Happily, Rob and I both strongly agree that the offshore route is the best choice for us. We had sailed outside the Queen Charlotte Islands and Vancouver Island on the way south from Alaska, but it had been a nice 4-day passage in very calm weather conditions. The passage from Vancouver Island to San Francisco was definitely another trip. We'd hired a weather router to help us pick a weather window for this passage, and he knew the parameters that we were comfortable in. On August 16th, he sent a message that said, "If you leave tomorrow, you'll encounter boisterous conditions at the limits of your comfort off the Washington and Oregon coast, but you'll motor around Cape Mendocino." That cape, 200 miles north of San Francisco, can be a source of extremely rough seas far offshore due to frequent summer gales coming off the coast and crashing into the North Pacific High. So off we went, and his forecast was 100% spot on. I woke up at 2 o'clock to come on watch the second night, and we were surfing 9.2 knots down the backside of 20-foot waves. We had up a staysail and a reefed main, and once the staysail was doused, we settled down to a more comfortable 7.5 knots of boat speed. Honestly, it was a little bit terrifying, but we had a forecast that promised it was going to settle down the next day, so we had comfort knowing this would be short-lived. This video was taken the morning after things started settling down. You can see we're just literally hanging on for the ride as we get bounced around quite a bit. The self-steering gear is doing all the work. We're just clipped in, riding it out as the wind and the waves finally start to mellow out.